Good evening, everyone. Welcome to show number 73. It's Neil Young. Hopefully, a little music will distract you from all the craziness of the election that's going on. And first one is a song. Let's see, what do I know about this? It was on Harvest Moon in 1992, and it's called Unknown Legend. And who sang backup on this song? Linda Ronstadt. So, yeah. She used to work in a diner, never saw a woman finer. Used to order just to watch her float across the floor. She grew up in a small town, never put her roots down. Daddy kept moving, so she did too. Somewhere on a desert highway, she rides a Harley Davidson, her long blonde hair flying in the wind. She's been running half her life, the chrome and steel she rides, colliding with the very air she breathes, the air she breathes. You know it ain't easy, you got to hold on. She was an unknown legend in her time. Now she's dressing two kids, looking for a magic kiss. She gets a faraway look in her eye. Somewhere on a desert highway, she rides a Harley Davidson, her long blonde hair flying in the wind. She's been running half her life, the chrome and steel she rides, colliding with the very air she breathes, air she breathes. Somewhere on a desert highway, she rides a Harley Davidson, her long blonde hair flying in the wind. She's been running half her life, the chrome and steel she rides, colliding with the very air she breathes, the air she breathes. Unknown Legend by the great Canadian songwriter and rock and roll artist Neil Young. All right. He wrote that about one of his ex-wives or ex-girlfriends. I can't remember which. Sorry. Neil is 74 years old, but he's got a birthday coming up in a week on November 12th. He will turn 75. So happy birthday, Neil. All right, he was born November 12th, 1945 in Toronto, Canada, but in, I think, around junior high or high school, they moved to Winnipeg, and that's where he kind of really grew up and started playing in bands and making his way and meeting Joni Mitchell and meeting Stephen Stills and moving to California and doing all the crazy things that he did, with Buffalo Springfield, and with Crazy Horse, and of course with Crosby, Stills, Nash and Young. So just amazing oeuvre of work over the last whatever it is, 50 plus years. So he's in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame twice, once with Buffalo Springfield and once on his own as Neil Young. So good to know that. So All right, the next one I'm going to do is a little older. It's from after the gold rush back in 1970. So 50 years ago. Only Love Can Break Your Heart, a really beautiful song that's new to me and I just learned, and I'm really excited to give it a try. So I hope you sing along. So. When you were young and on your own, how did it feel to be alone? I was always thinking of games that I was playing, trying to make the best of my time. But only love can break your heart. Try to be sure right from the start. Yes, only love can break your heart. What if your world should fall apart? I have a friend I've never seen. He hides his head inside a dream. Someone should call him and see if he can come out, trying to lose the down that he's found. But only love can break your heart. Try to be sure right from the start. Yes, only love can break your heart. What if your world should fall apart? I have a friend I've never seen. He hides his head inside a dream. Yes, only love can break your heart. 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 What a beautiful song. Thank you, Neil Young. I hope this is a distraction from what's going on in the world right now. I can only be optimistic and hopeful and believe that that change is going to come and that we can try to stem the tide of all this hatred and divisiveness and racism and homophobia and misogyny, etc., etc., etc. So I'm with you on that. I hope everybody's hoping and praying and loving as best they can and holding together as a community. So, all right. So that one was "Only Love Can Break Your Heart" from that wonderful album After the Gold Rush in 1970. I'm going to go back to Harvest Moon now from 1992 and do that song, the title song from that album, Harvest Moon. Another one that Linda Ronstadt does backup vocals on, and this one is a special request from my love Sandy, and it's a dedication to her tonight. So I worked really hard to learn this song, and I just want to say I've got another Neil Young song coming up in a couple weeks, or not even much, maybe a week or so, because I'll be doing Linda Ronstadt, and I'll be doing Love is a Rose, which I didn't realize till recently Neil Young wrote. So, all right, what else to say about Neil? He's a dual citizen. He's, as of 2018, I believe, he's got both Canadian and United States citizenship. In 2018, he married Daryl Hannah. You all know who she is. Like I said, he's in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame twice. He's considered the godfather of grunge. So all those folks out in Seattle and Portland, and Eddie Vedder and Pearl Jam, and I don't know, all those basically think of Neil as their sort of god. So Interestingly, he only has had one #1 hit in his career. What was it? It was Heart of Gold, which I originally was planning to do tonight, but gonna do this song instead. So, all right, here we go. Oh, take a deep breath, and hopefully you'll sing along with me. So. Come a little bit closer, hear what I have to say. Just like children sleeping, we could dream this night away. Ooh, but there's a full moon rising, let's go dancing in the light. We know where the music's playing, let's go out and feel the night. Because I'm still in love with you, wanna see you dance again. Because I'm still in love with you on this harvest moon. When we were strangers, I watched you from afar. When we were lovers, I loved you with all my heart. Ooh, but now it's getting late, and the moon is climbing high. Ooh, I wanna celebrate, see it shining in your eye. Because I'm still in love with you, wanna see you dance again. Because I'm still in love with you on this harvest moon, on this harvest moon. All right, Harvest Moon by Neil Young. All right, what else to say about Neil? His full name was Neil Percival Young. One of his nicknames was Shaky. He produced a whole bunch of movies using that name, and there's a local band here in Madison that friends of mine are in called Shaky that does all Neil Young songs, and I have a funny story. Went to see them at the Orton Park Festival maybe 2-3 years ago, and they're all up there on stage. There's like 7, 8, 9 of them, and they've all got guitars, but there's one bass up there. But they all want to play guitar. They all want to play Neil's part. They all want to play the lead. So they're basically like 6 or 7 of them up there, and they're just fighting over, okay, whose turn is it to like have to play the darn bass? It just made me laugh. So, all right. So like I said, Neil's turning 75 next week. We wish him all the luck in the world. He's done a lot of great things for progressive causes, and really stood out there, written some great songs, and criticized some of our former presidents, and etc. Who's up next? It's going to be Dolly Parton. Great songwriter, great singer, one of the queens of country music, and that's going to be, she's 74 as well. That's going to be coming up, let's see, what's today, Thursday. I think that'll be on Monday night. So I'm going to be doing Jolene, Coat of Many Colors, and I Will Always Love You. So, all right. I'm thinking of all of you, and hold on strong. We're going to get through this thing, and I love you all. Thanks for listening. See you next time. Take care.